Hello everyone, Monofa Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. And today we're taking a look at Hulk or Professor Hulk from Avengers Endgame. Guys, a huge shout out to Day One Collectibles for sending me this figure. If you want to get this one or any other Day One releases, make sure you check them out. I put the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, figure previews, and now 6 scale and filter videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the packaging, and as you can see we have a nice picture of the Hulk in the front, and this is by far my favorite line in boxes. This is the side of the box, if I can get the right orientation, with the Hulk here, the Avengers logo at the bottom. This is the back of the box with all the correction warnings, small pieces, do not eat it. Now this is the other side of the box, as you can see here, Hulk. And of course, last but not least, I'm gonna show you the bottom of the box with the Avengers Endgame logo, and of course the top with the Hulk. That's basically it for the green box. So now let me open this up and take a better look at the figure and the accessories. And guys, I'm so excited to have this figure in my collection because the Avengers line is coming across very nicely, especially with the art boxes and of course the figure. Now let me open this up. So this is how you'll see the figure in the packaging. So let me remove this, and the first thing, of course, the smell of a brand new Hot Toys. And this is how you'll see the figure in the box. So let me remove the plastic here. Very nice scope right off the bat. I'm going to show you pretty much everything in detail, so stay tuned for that. And of course, the 5 poses. Don't forget, check out those awesome poses. This is Hulk. You can see the feet, the base, and everything else. Now, what I'm going to do next is take everything out and take a closer look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, and I'm going to start with the base. And as you can see here, very similar to previous Avengers Endgame bases, so really nothing new. You can see the logo here on the top, and of course the name tag. Now underneath we have the Hot Toys Limited, and of course the Marvel logo there. As you can see, pretty much plain, nothing new, nothing spectacular for the bases. Now for the next one we have 2 nano gauntlets, so I'm going to show you this one first, which I really like. As you can see, nicely painted in silver and red, and also you can see the Infinity Stones. Now this one also lights up, and the batteries, you can actually put it in the arm. This is where you can do the snap, of course. Very nicely sculpted. This is the inside, and if you can see this red peg, this one here you can actually remove it because this is just to hold the hand in place, but if you're going to put it on Hulk's hand, you need to take it out. So it does look good. I will show you with the light up feature. Now for the next one we have this nano gauntlet here, which is actually pretty good. And of course the fingers that articulator, so that's a huge plus if you ask me. Now the good thing is that you can swap this with the other nano gauntlet. It will give you a more detailed look. Now this is the side, looking awesome as well, nicely painted with the silver and red. This is the bottom, and of course the inside. And that's basically it for the nano gauntlet. Now this one here comes with 2 hands, and as you can see, it is nicely painted and sculpted. You can see the detail inside the palm, and of course the fingers and the nails. I actually like it pretty much. Now then we have this iPod here, and as you can see, it has a design of the nano gauntlet with all those numbers and fancy stuff. And of course this is the back, pretty much a piece of plastic. Then we have these glasses here, which actually fit very nicely on the Hulk, so that's a huge plus if you ask me. And that's basically it for the accessories. Alright guys, so now let's take a look at the Hulk. And here we have Hulk, and I have to tell you guys, I really like this figure. Overall, it does look awesome. Now let me get my tape and see how tall this figure actually is. And this figure is about almost 16 inches tall. Now taking a closer look at the figure itself, we can appreciate all the details, especially on the newly upgraded head sculpt. And I have to give this to Hot Toys because they took the time to fix it. It was about time. I really like how this came out. You can see the wrinkles, you can see the white hair on the side, looking awesome as well. And again, this is a hybrid between David Banner and of course the Hulk, so that's why the size. So it was a lot of controversy about the size comparing to other Hulks, and that's the reason why. Now this is the other side, and of course the front looking awesome. I really like the expression on the eyes and the lips. I think it does look awesome. Now you can see the suit with it's a pretty much like a kind of rubbery material, very similar, if you ask me, to the Spider-Man suit. But you have to be very careful when you handle this, because because of the material, it might get wrinkled. So this is the bottom, and as you can see, I like the idea to have two pieces, so that's gonna give you more range of motion for the articulation, which, by the way, we're gonna go over in just a second. Now these are the other hands, and of course if you take this out, you're gonna have access to the light up feature. And I have to tell you guys, I like this idea, because now if you can see, you just take it like so, and you have the access to the battery. That's pretty much clever. I love the idea. It is pretty much bright, so that's a good thing. And just remember to turn it off, because if you don't do it, obviously you're gonna run out of batteries. Then you screw it like this and you put the hands on, and the same thing with the nano gauntlet. So that's a huge thing. Now then we have this little detail here on the bottom. Love the suit, love the purple with the gray and the black in some pieces. I think it does look nice. You have the knee pads here, which is one solid piece, and of course the feet, and as you can see, very nicely painted on the side here, and of course the bottom with the marble, and of course the Hot Toys logo here. Even the toes, you can see the toes of this big guy, so it does look nice. Now this is the other feet, and of course the side of the figure. Now this is the back, as you can see, Hulk's booty, and then the back. Now this one here has a zipper, but there's nothing to open it, so don't even try, because you might break it. But overall it does look really nice. Now for the articulation, you can move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. Not bad at all. Now this one is ratchet joints. You can lift it for about this much. Just be careful with the material though. You can swivel the bicep like so, and of course lift it forward for about this much and back for about this much. Very limited because of the suit. Now you can bend the elbow for about this much, maybe a touch more. I will not push it because you can see the creases. I get scared. And of course the classic peg articulation. Now for the torso, you have some swivel here because it's two pieces, but pretty much no up crunch, because again it is one solid piece. And guys, if you're still watching this video, please don't forget to like, because liking this video helps a lot. And of course don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future Hot Toys releases. Alright guys, continue with articulation. You can move the leg up and back like so, and of course you have some knee articulation, and you can bend it for about this much, and I will not push it. And last but not least, we have the classic peg articulation on the feet, so really not bad at all. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you how to put the nano gauntlet on Hulk. So it's pretty straightforward. The first thing you need to do is remove the hand, and of course remove this light up feature and turn it on. Mine is on already. So this is the nano gauntlet. So you're going to remove this piece, take the red peg as I mentioned before, make sure you don't lose it, because if you lose it, you're done. Now you can take this out, and then you're going to put this on Hulk's arm like so. So you just put it like so, and then the hand, and it does look very nice. I love the detail. Now let me turn off the light so you can see the brightness, and let me tell you guys, I think it is okay. It is not the brightest in the world, but I think it will do the job just fine. So pretty happy with the brightness. All right, so now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna show you how to put the other nano gauntlet on. So the first thing you need to do, pretty much the same thing. You're gonna remove it, and then you're gonna put this one on. You're gonna remove the red peg again and again, and you're gonna push this on like so. Same thing with the hand, and that's basically it. So now, same as the other one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the light so you guys can see the brightness again, just to make sure it's consistent. And let me just turn off the lights, and as you can see, pretty much nice brightness, especially the middle. You can see the infinity stones in the middle brightening a little more, but I guess it is what it is. All right guys, so now let's do some comparisons. And here we have Hulk next to Thanos, and as you can see, it is pretty much consistent with the height. So this is your best bet. I think they look awesome together. Now for the next one, we have Thor, and as you can see, height difference. Obviously Hulk is way too taller, but overall I think they look awesome together. And last but not least, I have to include the one and only Mark 85 Tony Stark, and as you can see, they look awesome as well. Alright guys, enough with the comparison, let's do some poses. Alright guys, my final thoughts about this figure. I actually love this figure. And to start with the likeness, I think this is a really good representation of the Hulk. I think it was a good call by Hot Toys to upgrade the head sculpt. It does look absolutely beautiful compared to the prototype. Now, this figure comes with a decent amount of accessories, and yes, I'm happy with whatever this figure came with. Now, maybe we can argue that it would have come with another arm, like the one that was injured when he did the snap, but it is what it is. I'm happy with what I see. Now, one topic of discussion could be the articulation, because yes, there are some limitations, but also remember that this is a Hulk, this is not Spider-Man, so you don't have to do some crazy poses. The good thing is that we have ratcheted joints, so that's a huge plus in my opinion. And because of that, my final score is 8.5 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, we made it to 5,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group 6 Scale Media for anything related 1/6 figures, both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.